Hello everyone, I am the Multiverse Maker, and this is my first gaming video, and we are going to be playing Decrypt. And the game looks pretty interesting and pretty fun, and it seems like a space horror game, which falls into, honestly, one of my favorite genres. So let's get right into it. Okay. 72 hours later, Travan is found drifting near a frigid system thousands of... Its primary power system are offline and its comm channel silent. The thruster is dead. There is no perceived activity on board. Its crew members remain unreactive. Unreachable. I can't read, apparently.
Well, when you look at that, a Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration. So, you got the brief right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months.
Yikes.
Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. With a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Traven's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker. I'll call you soon as you're inside.
So, I'm a detective, lawyer, investigator person. Space agent, there we go. Huh. Okay, I guess that's not a bad way to be a space traveler in the system. Okay, this is very alien isolation. Hello.
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in '09, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Okay, Lei. Obviously you do not see a vent there. I have seen all the alien movies, and no, that's never a good thing. I have a run button. Well, that Well, that was just honestly, it might be just the hull shifting or something like that. You never know with these things. Terminal. I need a crypto keychain to mine that. Okay. Oh, great. Is there cryptocurrency in here? Is cryptocurrency the future of money? Is that even still a thing? Cryptocurrency? Huh. I'll have to look that up later. This door access panel is secured by a biocode encrypted keycard, received with decryption and override. Hey, name drop. Okay, overriding panel. Okay, so I need a keycard. Probably in that one back there. Or hello.
More bad news. The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
Oh, thank you, Prethi. I want to say Preeti. There's aha. What is that? ASPOR. Is that French? Aspor. Okay. I don't know what Aspor is for, but I need. Okay. Okay. Yay, keycard. Next. Message. Okay. Okay, no dialogue. Okay. They're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday at the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid? Paled. Why can't I read today? He told me he wasn't sleeping well. The noises, don't you hear them, he said. Noises, I said. The thuds, the groans, he said, they're coming from the very heart of this vessel. The very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too, that we all did, and that they were just the sound of the bones of this old ship settling. The tectonic shifts of metal plates along past their prime. Okay, so essentially you're just saying that it's an old ship making a lot of creaky noises. But he seemed barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, "They're on the ship." Just that one cryptic sentence. I want you to see him, Doc. I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. Okay. Either paranoia or something is on the ship. Just lovely. Boy. This is L2. Oh, that's J, not L. Aha. Okay. I don't scroll. We'll work on that. Okay. Okay, that's just what we said. What I read. Let's see what's behind this door. Yes. Yay, success. Oh, I don't trust this whatsoever. Why did you close behind me? Please don't do that. There we go. Okay, that has no power. Oh look, one monitor. Okay, no, there's several others are working, but one that is not offline. Yay! Okay, so yes, let's go mining some crypto keys. Okay, next one. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear, this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuation and the network failures are growing worse. We flipped back and forth to back up power and dozens of times already since we left Nagari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway to Cibolas. Wait, so they tried doing the classic thing of turning off and on a power source to see if you can fix the thing. I'm pretty sure that only works with computers 90% of the time. So the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me you put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot. Can't say I blame you with all the shit going down. Could you replace the cells? Can you replace the cell, please? There's a spare in the locker in storage. The locker code is 4121. Okay, 4121. That's not that bad. Hard to remember. Okay, so it's shift like any other game. Okay. I was so expecting a jump scare to happen there, but you know. 4121, 4121, 441, 4121. This game looks pretty good so far. No power outage. Is this the thing? No. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Did I miss something? No. Terminal 4. Where's Terminal 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's 4 over here? Okay, maybe this. Oh. Is that it? Oh. That looks like a server rack. I don't trust this at all. Okay. It's online to connect the local data network. Yes. Crypto key mining. Let's go. Alrighty. Please stand by. Okay, now let's get to the keychain. Thank God I don't have to individually swap between these for different doors. God, that would be madness. Okay, Manu's condition concerns me. Oh, this is from Captain Aaron Dravid. Okay. To Nia Glassy comms. Manu's condition concerns me. He felicitates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical. And he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says they are down in the cargo hold. He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him early today. He said he'll give me an update soon. It's odd how Manu is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting. George said that the sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold below, where the ship core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. Okay, so Manu isn't completely wrong. It's coming from the cargo hold. Nia, any luck on these records? I want anything you can get on the history of this ship. Who owned it before Navo? Who was the last crew? How long since its FCA approval? And so on. We know this ship is pre-Gaurat? However that would be pronounced, war, which makes it about half a ES century old. Yes, I don't know what that means. The bizarre power fluctuations and the randomly failing subsystems bode ill. Yeah, constant blackouts would bode ill. The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nagiri. If they dumped a cryptid vessel on us to balance their books, I'm going to have head rolls at the GIS. I won't risk the life of my crew for the sake of their stupid corporate fuckery. Ow, I just hit my elbow. Yeah, that would be a very bad thing. Ah, fuck. Oh, things just got lovely. Part of me was just hoping that was like a weird mannequin. Apparently not. let's see, go right to the possible area where I will run into it, or left where I could avoid it more. Let's go left. Okay, so I need the key card from medical. Really? Oh, I hate this. Alright, next one. This one is from George from Tech to the captain. Okay. I tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issue. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's fucking frustrating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what the foul smelling green stuff coming out of the vents is. Rico says it looks and smells like the acid fertilizer they use on the fields in his home world, but that's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such things in our cargo, and even if we were, it wouldn't. And if there was a leak from the containers, the stuff wouldn't be flowing out. Oh, okay. So in other words, mysterious green liquid. Great. Okay. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel, there's just 10 of us, and it's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips past the Sven system, but this ship has some bad mojo. The way Manu's going off his head, and now Rico says he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looked shook, and you know Rico, he's as steady as a stone and always thinks he's right. So I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not then, but the other day, but the day before while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up there in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. I hate to sound like a green foot, but I ain't at ease either. Something about this ship ain't right, and my sleep ain't working. I keep waking up, and I can't remember what woke me up. Ah, well, that's just lovely. Okay, so a mysterious thing on the ship. I'm trying to think of some movie that I watched that's like that, but I can't think of one. Okay, I'm not need to find a code for something. What was it? I got a card in. Let's see what it was though. Maybe I go for medical now. Yay. Okay, that got me. Ow. That jump scare actually hurt. Ouch. Ow. say what type of key cards they are. There's key cards. Okay. Okay, that looked like a plushy naked man that ran past there, so I am not okay with that. Okay, so from Dr. Hari Sharma to up to the captain. Okay. Alright, I had Manu come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment which I was expecting, so I had Nia escort him here. It's hard to say no to Nia, haha. So it looks like Nia is the beauty of the ship. You're right, it's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he asked, begged me for some Tacozorax 500, better known as Blank Slate among the rec drug kids, and as deep out of the guys in the military, but I disagree. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that's strong without good reason, he said he sure as hell has a good reason. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not? I said, having bad dreams. There's 2 pages of this. The reason I asked him that was because I had 2 other come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what his dreams were about. He said he couldn't remember, but I sensed he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. At first he did not reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Finally he turned to me, his eyes locked with mine. He said, we should never have stepped foot on this ship. We shouldn't be here. This is sounding more and more similar to the Event Horizon, which if any of you have not seen the Event Horizon movie, it is good. It is a space horror movie. Anyone who has watched both the original Matrix and the very first Jurassic Park movie and the third Jurassic Park movie, you will recognize some actors from both those movie franchises in the Event Horizon movie. But if you like the horror space genre movie, it's a good one. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked his vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal, but I wouldn't have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight and he's exhausted, but at least physically he is fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him half a dose of the aforementioned drug, or Blank Slate. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his access key in the network data, or NAT data room here. I asked Nia to move it to the locker in stock so someone can pick it up in case we aren't here. Nia reset the code to 1109. So the end data room. Hello. Assuming the end date is over this way. Technical. Two. Son of a bitch. Okay. 2. which is great. I'm probably gonna have to bleep myself out. Okay. Technical then. Can I access this one, or did I miss something? I'm missing two. Okay, so there must be something I'm missing. Yeah, just use my. No, I have to use this one. No. Time is. Am I forgetting something from the previous ones? Previous one. I don't think I overlooked anything. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so I must have overlooked something. There's probably something in the other one. Okay, let's take a lookie. Stock. Oh. Wait, hold on. Did I misread that? These are designed to single plane, blah blah blah. That there's access to network data. I have some answers to the locker in this. Oh, stock room. Okay, so I did misread that. Okay. Okay, so where's that? There we go. I'm gonna hate that. I wonder if the different dots on these key cards go mean something towards the end. Because I'm not going on a freaking thing. Okay, Rico from SYS Ops. To the captain. Captain, security systems are failing one by one. We got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and then they return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnosis reveals nothing. I'm switching all doors from BioRec to manual access keys. The others aren't going to like it, but still we have to figure out what's causing this. I'd feel better if we kept the protocols basics. Okay, so the SYS Ops is more or less just the security. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the vents is seeping into the ship's electronics, although if everywhere, so even would be shorty out by now. George is doing his best to keep the ducks clean, but the stuff just keeps coming back and driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all primary systems may fail before we reach Zebulus. If you ask me, this ship should never have left Nagiri, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were go. 20 years in ship, 20 years. System ops. That's why it's system ops. I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel, and I don't just mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes. No one's sleeping, right? And nobody will talk about it. George saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know was that he looked more perturbed than usual. I seen something too, Cap. I can't even explain. Something unspeakable in the shadows. I can't speak. Why can't I speak today? Okay. So, overall recap so far. Something on the ship. Everyone's going crazy. No one can sleep. There's Greek goo everywhere that smells like a farming fertilizer thing. And all systems are failing on the ship. Oh, that just sounds lovely. Okay. Okay, creepy ship. Oh! Hi. Nope. Going this way. Oh, the developer thought of that. Oh wait, have they all been the same shape, the pattern? I'm seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Nia to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. I know that this will result in all kinds of trouble with GIS. Those ruthless bastards. They all try to pin a failed run on us, accuse us of putting an insurance scam, and hammer us with fines. But that's okay. I'm not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there's the other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled on edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no more denying it. Something is here with us, and it means us great harm. Yeah, I say that. I saw it up there. Next. Most of the terminals have gone off Rico Space System Ops to the captain. Most of the terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and one or two have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me, but what can I do? I still think something is getting at the wiring. I tried to get George to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going. And he's so stressed, he yells at me if I talk to him. We got only 3 terminals operational and online, and now Terminal 7 has powered down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short a cell. I had loaned one to the med room last week. Could you get George to collect it and hook it up when he has time? He won't pay me any heed. Yes, pay you any heed. You can't take it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. The code is 1234. Yeah, I know, but Doc asked me to keep it simple. Okay, med room locker 1234. Fine. 1234. Okay, hi, twitchy headman. Twitchy headman. Okay, let's go just call him that, twitchy headman. Son of a... Twitchy headman. Yep. Why did I need to grab that again? Now Terminal 7 has powered down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but I showed up too. Okay, so that is for Terminal. Yeah. Terminal 7. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there was another one somewhere else. From George Tech to the captain. Boss, I think the engines are getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's fucking crazy. And did Nia tell you about comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're going to get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He's getting on my nerves. Keep asking me to check every damn duck on the ship, and I already got my hands full. Also, why did you let him alter the security protocols on every damn door? He's turned off the biorec and switched to physical access keycards, like we're back in the 22nd century. He says he wants no one anywhere without physical cards on their person. This is causing havoc. I already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it in the showers. Now I need to waste more time finding the thing. Also, have you seen Manu anywhere? He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc is looking for him. Urgent. Thanks. Was that the twitchy headman that I just saw? Is Manu twitchy headman? Well, this is just gonna be... Okay, let's just call him Manu for now, since I don't know any other name for him right now. Okay, I got all the key cards to go to the next room.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship.
You scared me.
If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship. I've requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident missing it.
Okay. Airlock. That's a good start. Locked. Are all these locked? Oh, no, not locked. Okay. Is there... No, all of them are locked. Wait, didn't he say that he left his key card in the showers? The tech guy. He said he left his stuff in the showers. Rick, okay. Is this it? going over here. Please not to beat the wall. Okay, so it's on the other side. A-wing. Is this A-wing? B-wing. Okay, so it's an A. Of course, across from the PB showers. Yay, perks to the developer. This is actually quite terrifying. Okay. How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We searched every corner of this cursed ship and there's no trace of Manu. Okay, so the guy, twitchy head man, is Manu. Okay. He had grown more withdrawn over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just the scent of unwashed body, but something lower, an animal smell of desperation. He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now, so he has to be on the ship. Excellent. Except he isn't. Okay. I see the raw panic in the eyes of the others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around, but the state it's in, we're not going to make it back. Nia is working on getting the SOS out, but comms isn't fully operational yet. More troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find Manu. He has to be here. Yeah, he's here. He's a fleshy, twitchy, blood red man now. Meanwhile, the sights are getting more frequent. The nature of the encounters more horrific. What have those things done to Manu? Where have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense it growing malevolence of a kind of hunger. God help us. I have given standing instructions to the crew until we know how to deal with them. If you see one of those things, run, don't engage, turn away and run. That is simple instructions that I will follow to the T. There's gonna be one behind me now. Oh. Fuck you. What? Did I die? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, start from last checkpoint. Okay. I died. What got me? Okay, where's the last?
I've requested Det 2 to take... Listen.
Okay, I can see that. Alright. Okay, so... Showers, get the key card. Cross the... Okay. 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 So make it to B wing and go in there. Or maybe I try not. Yeah. So shift door. Okay, so that was correct. Okay. Okay, there's a locker in this one, so I'm gonna more or less need a key card. Okay. Nia comms to the captain. Rico said he's seen Manu heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked, the power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down there. Those horrible sounds seem louder down there, but no sight of Manu. I'm still not able to get comms back up, so that SOS isn't looking likely. I can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but all we're getting is static. It just doesn't make sense. Everyone sees those things now, and the encounters are more violent. George thinks they're coming through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. So we've gone from the Event Horizon movie to the Dead Space games with visions and stuff. Equally two scary concepts merged together. That's just lovely. There's something else. Just before comms went down, I got a message back from my contact at the GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you request. I'm poring over them and I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. Room 5A wing card. Okay. So, shit. That means I'm gonna have to go back over there. They're more or less gonna pop down this hallway, run over to A wing, go to room 5, and then more or less I'm gonna have to get access code for that locker. Okay. Right. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I'm just gonna run. Running is the key to survival. I hope. chance we had of getting the system back. Okay, Captain David and George. From Captain David to George. Whatever little chance we had of getting the system back is gone with Rico. The engines are dead, the nav systems are shot, and we're coasting, heading off course. With comms down, we're in communicando. We can't even get the escape pods operational. Is that how you pronounce that? Incommunicando. Okay, that's how you pronounce it. And now that Rico is missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we can find a way off the ship. Rico had the key to the 4 LSS room. It should be in his locker along with the spare power cell. Get the key and the power cell and head to the 4 LSS room and try to get at least one terminal going since the trouble started. Rico moved the room to room 3 and wing B. He didn't want to be near Mountain's old room. He had handed over all the codes to me yesterday just in case. His locker code is 9971. George, be careful. Okay. I'm not George, but I will do that. Fuck. Okay. 9971. Okay. Where do I need to go? LSS room. Where the frick is that? You know, probably I've been there and I just forgot. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, from Nia to the captain. I got away, but I'm trapped in the med bay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea where the others are. I lost Saul Jones and Summit in the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. So about those records, I learned that this ship was purchased from the BT in 2395 by the Thone system. The Thones, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Hexus belt for nearly half a century. They invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theatric. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes, or rather specific codes in our genomes, define one's worth and place in society. You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, all that. It's all the same, just another instrument that humans have used since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. Their ideology is as thing cover for proof. Every member of the society and their clonies, every man, woman, and child were put into a social order. The lowest strata was the slave. The Thones subjected their slaves to all manners of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Oh God. That is sickening. I dislike that very much. Despite pressure from the Century, the Thones refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Gaurat Wars vanquished their government, they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Tavern, was a slave ship. Its cargo bay was a slave hold. Its purpose was to carry its ill-fated cargo across the interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of their government, the Travan disappearances off the records for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchant traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped, and there are other stories whispered of bizarre incidents, crew abandonment, illnesses, deaths. The crew before us did just a single run before they sold it to a end-tier dealership, which they sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing on the deal, and that's how we are here. But there's more, sir. Something far worse. During the slavery era, an incident occurred on the ship so horrific that I can find nothing about it in the official GIS records. My contact dug it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you in the brig. Okay. Oh, frick. Okay, so slave ship, ghosts. Okay. Not okay, because I'm here. Fuck. I don't want to be. Run, 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 run. George Arcane, the multiverse maker. You can make stories scarier than this guy. Which doesn't make me feel any better. But hi. I'll leave. Lounge. Okay, that was the first door I was trying to open. Yay. Okay. Yes. Frick, frick, frick. Okay, what's the message of the day? From Nia to Captain. I can't reach Jones and Summit any longer. We're down to just 4 people now. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local network in hours. I'm not sure where you are or if you'll even see this. The thing that happened on this ship during its Stone era may have a bearing on what's going on, though. Just before the war, during a run, about 127 slaves broke free from the holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hull. The captain then authorized pumping Q-11A64 nerve gas long band into the decks. The slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated the uprising as retribution and set an example. The crew flayed the slaves to an inch of their lives, slashes and sears their bodies, and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. They were then thrown to still alive into vats of acid, fertilizer, and the whole. They died slow, agonizing deaths down in the dark. The ship returned to its home world. There are no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were lauded for quelling an uprising, and the incident was wiped from official records. The war followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Thrones were crushed, and this ship disappears for nearly a decade. It was likely used to ferry weapons and soldiers from the war efforts at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. The walls have seen too much blood. This vessel should never fly again. In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It has been an honor to serve you. Ugh. Crud. brief moment of frick. This is way scarier than I was anticipating. Okay. Eunice. Down here. Of course it's a maze. Why not? Which way did I come from? Shit, I already forgot. Whoever sees this, they're all gone, George, all of them. Sorry. Their names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We've fallen through a chink in space and time. We slipped into another world where the past and the present have somehow collided, where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. There is no explanation for what has happened here, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burdens the living. We pay for the past, though we have raised neither fist nor whip. To the dead we must all look the same. I'm going to keep looking for them down here. George, Rico, Doc, Leon, Jones, Summit, Vasu, Manu, Nia. If I can find them, I'm going to try to make it to the EVA airlock and at the end of the cargo hold too. If I get out, I'll find a way to have the ship destroyed. Let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried forever. that way. Okay, restart. Okay, so it has to be that way. The airlock has to be back upstairs. Okay, run. Okay. I'm gonna say it out loud. Upstairs. It has to be upstairs. Wait, did I just... Wait, I don't have the one, though. that ship up. Jeez, that was terrifying.
I hope you're okay.
No.
Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
Yeah, no one should go back on that ship. Yeah, A week after your mission, the ISS Tavern is deregistered by the GIS scrap process for destruction. Yay, it's gonna be destroyed. Its crew were never found. Yeah, no, they were never gonna be found. That was a really, really good game. Yeah, so okay, that's the end of the game called Decrypt. That was terrifying, and yeah. If you guys like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. This is my first game video on this channel so far, but I plan on doing more in the future. I also write stories. I have a couple up now. Let's see, 1, 2. I have a couple up now, so should give you a general idea of what type of stories I want to tell. But yeah, please like the video and subscribe as well. I would like to make this a profession. So thank you guys for any of you who is watching. And if you would like to say try this game out, it is free. It is a pay what you want on itchio, which basically means that you go ahead and either pay money to actually play it, or you just click the button to say not worry about paying, just go right into the game. But honestly, from how this game is, I would legitimately pay for this game. I'm surprised that it's a free thing with the pay what you want system on there. I'm honestly surprised by that. So yeah, go ahead and support the developer on this. This is a really cool game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this terrifying ride with me, and see you in the next one. Multiverse Maker out.